Alright, today we are doing coordinate planes, part 2. As a reminder, what a coordinate plane is, coordinate. The word co means to share together, it's like usually two. Ordinate's a number, so two numbers that make a plane. So it gives us a specific spot in 2 dimensions. Alright, so let's plot some mixed numbers on the coordinate plane. This first picture is only quadrant 1. Okay, so we're going to plot the point 1/2 and 3 1/4. So remember, we treat it like a ladder. First we move left or right, then we're going to move up or down. So we have to go to 1. Oh no, the first one we're reading it. Okay, so we have to read where it is on the x. It's right there. It's 1 and 2 out of 4. So it's 1 and 2/4, which is the same as 1 1/2. And then my y coordinate up here is 3 and 1 out of 4. Ooh, we already got the answer here. So it's 1 1/2, 3 1/4. All right, the next one over here. So if I go straight up, because we do the x first, x comes before y, like a ladder. So that's 3 1/4. And then my y coordinate is down here, -2 and 2/4, or better yet, -2 1/2. So there I didn't plot, there I just read the plots. You can see the answers down here too. I do want you to work it out like I worked it out too, though. Okay, so let's now talk about the distance between points E and F. The easiest way to find the distance between E and F right now, since it's already plotted for you, is just count the spaces between, not the lines. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in the negative, then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the positive, for a total of 8. They are 8 away. They both have the same y with different x's. The distance between 4 and -4 is 8, the absolute value. So this, we could look at it like this: 4 minus -4. We want to know the absolute value of that is 8. Or -4 minus 4, the absolute value of that is 8. Okay? The absolute value is always positive. So the same thing here with L and K. They're both on the y, -5. So we have +5 minus -2, not -2, minus -2, the absolute value of that. Or we could start at -2 minus 5 and find the absolute value of that. So the answer to that is 7, because we have 5 on this side of the 0, x-axis, and then 2 here. So 5 plus 2, the answer is 7. All right. So let's now find the distance between the points 3, 5 and -4, 5. Notice they have a similar y coordinate, but different x coordinates. So what we have to do is find the distance between the x coordinates, 3, and -4. So we're going to find the absolute value . Sorry about that. The absolute value of the distance between 3 and -4. So we could say it's 3 minus -4, the absolute value of that, or -4 minus 3, the absolute value of that. So the answer to that is 7. I don't have a good spot to put that answer. Absolute value is 7, because that's 3 away from 0, that's 4. Don't do 4 minus 3 is 1. They are actually 7 apart. All right, so let's do that next example. Find the distance between 4, 4 and 4, 8. Now, if they have different x's and different y's, we can't do this. That's not for this year, but they both have the same x, so we can ignore that. We're just finding the difference between the y's, the difference between 4 and 8. So we could do the absolute value of 8 minus 4, or the absolute value of 4 minus 8. Okay, I do want you to write these in your notes. The easiest one there is 8 minus 4. The answer is just 4. It's going to be positive. If we did 4 minus 8, we'd have negative 4, and then the absolute value of that is 4. All right, next one. Find the distance between negative 4, 6 and 4, 6. Notice they have the same y's, so we can ignore that. We're just finding the distance between negative 4 and 4. So we can't say 4 minus 4. It's 4 minus negative 4, and the absolute value there, or negative 4 minus 4, and the absolute value of that. So if we work this out here, it's the absolute value of 8, or the absolute value of negative 8. Well, they're both 8. 8 or 8, doesn't matter. The answer is positive 8. All right, so that's finding the distance between 2 points. But the key to that, they have to have the same x or y. Okay, so we're still on our notes, coordinate planes, part 2. This is just page 2. I don't like to leave things blank in the notes, so let's fill those in. Okay, so now we're going to draw this polygon whose vertices are negative 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, and negative 5, 2. Okay, so we're going to come down here and we're going to plot negative 5, 5, and then 3, 5. Remember, like a ladder, over and up, ladder, over and up. Connect your dots as you go, or you could plot them all and then connect. We just got to connect in that order. Okay, so what is this polygon? The best answer for this? Well, we have opposite sides that are parallel, so it is a parallelogram, but we also have right angles, and they're not all the same. So since they're not all the same, it can't be a square. It's not a triangle. It's definitely a rectangle. All right, there you have today's notes.